Hi everyone, it's a gardening adventure here. I'm not a gardening expert. I learn as I grow, and that's what I love about gardening. I like learning new things. I like experimenting with different techniques as well. I like getting inspiration off of the people as well, which I certainly have been doing, which will lead me on to one subject. But look at this. I finally finished one. Yay! Using all recycled material. Considering I'm absolutely awful at DIY. I mean, I am really awful. Put hammer and saw in my hands. Yeah, you'll get a lot of cursing. Absolutely awful amount of cursing. Don't come near me as well either. I'm awful. Absolutely awful. Put me in the middle of a dirt patch and give me some plants and I'm happy. Yeah. Hammer and nails and saw. No, forget it. I'm awful. I'm possessed. No, forget it. But yeah, finally done it. And it was pouring down with rain. I was determined to do it and I did it. Oh, I had to hang me coat up. It's soaked. Absolutely soaked. And this is like 3 days later and it's still... No, hold on. See if we can see it on my hands. No, we can't. It's absolutely soaked. But yes, finally did it. So I've got some brackets. So I'm going to make more planting space here for a trough to go on there. Might do a mixture of salad and flowers. So if I'm hiding in the shade and I feel a bit peckish, I can come out, have a nibble on some food. Maybe. However, I've still got this one to finish. There's no one down here, so I can't persuade anybody to do it nicely. Everything seems to wind down for everybody. But I'm determined to prepare for next year's projects. Determined to get ahead of everything, hopefully. Hopefully. Let's emphasise on hopefully. But yeah, getting inspiration from others. Yeah, I watch a lot of YouTube channels. And there's some fantastic channels out there to get inspiration, especially if you're a new to allotment keeping. So there's a lot of fantastic people out there to get inspiration from. Probably too many to mention, but Liz Baran is one. Charles Downing is another one. Hugh Richards, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. My Family Garden, absolutely awesome. My Welsh Garden, I think. Not sure I've got her name, YouTube channel quite right. If I haven't, I'm really sorry, but I'll post a link to that one as well in the description. Absolutely awesome videos to get inspiration from. They all have different styles, but there's always something to get inspiration from. So yeah, but I don't know where this idea came from, but it's just something that popped up in a video, YouTube thought I might want to see. But yeah, as it turned out, the Three Sisters method, I will try and try and research it a little bit more later. But some people says it works, some people says it doesn't. Where you grow beans up sweet corn, I did try it around here, but I think I timed it wrong and it didn't quite work. So I'm going to try it again here in the pea area, because I'm going to grow peas up the edge. So, but this time I'm going to try it with beans. I'm going to try and grow a different variety of beans. Adami beans is definitely going to be on the list, because we do eat a lot of soya and things like that. Being a vegan and vegetarian household. So we're going to try the three sister method, where oh gosh, sorry, I got lost in thought then, another plan popped into my head. Okay, so beans up the corn and squash on the ground. So the corn provides support for the beans. The beans provides valuable nutrition for the soil, and the squash provides weed suppressant for the soil. But a lot of people say it doesn't always work. So I'm wondering if it's down to timing or whether it's just too much competition for the beans, maybe. Because it didn't work for me for the beans and the corn method last year. This year, I mean. Sorry. So maybe it is. Maybe we need to grow the beans onto a good size before we put them in against the corn. So I'm going to do a bit more research before I'm definitely going to try it. So I'm thinking here. And then where the sticks are currently to mark my rows is going to be the archways. But I'm going to get blue piping to go over the sticks to complete the archways. It's going to be over there as well. And we're going to have beans growing up over them, hopefully, fingers crossed. So yes, that's the plan. It could change, hopefully it won't. This is about getting most out of a smallish growing area. So I'm going to grow as much food as possible. So most of my fruit is growing at home amongst the wildflowers, and it flourishes pretty well at home. So I do, realistically, I don't need that much fruit growing here. However, it is nice to have a bit of fruit growing here, because if I'm here all day working hard, I get a bit peckish, pick a bit of fruit. Or I could just share some. But I don't really need it, to be honest. But the original plan was to have a fruit, oh, it's going a bit blurry because I'm pointing, a fruit and wildflower border, because it worked really well at home and everything was lasting. But again, I'm one of them that don't stick to plans. I always try and improve on everything, always try to do better. And that's why my plans keep changing. My children find it very difficult to put up with me because of that. So yeah, that's what I've got. So yeah, okay. So them are my projects. Sorry, it got lost in thought then. That's kind of what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to prepare for next year. So how do you make the best out of a small area? Oh yes, potatoes as well. I'm trying my hardest not to put my potatoes in the ground. A lot of people seem to get the most out of the potatoes from the videos that I've seen in pots rather than in the ground. And I watched a Charles Dowding video as well, where he does the no dig method, and he seems to get more potatoes from the no dig method as well. So I'm thinking, I'm not digging my potatoes in next year. I don't really want to dig my potatoes in. I want to either pot them or try the no dig method. So yeah, I'm not digging them in. I'm going to try not to do that method. So first, I want to get that ready for, that's ready for the first earlies. That's ready for the second earlies. Let's see if I can find an alternative for the main crop as well, because I really don't want to get them in the ground and then I'll have plenty of space for other crops in rows, hopefully. And hopefully I'll have a better growing year this year and lots of fantastic tasting vegetables. fingers crossed. So I'm really, really looking forward to future videos and future experiments. Anyway, whatever you're doing, hope you have a fantastic week. So ta-ra for now.